Well, thank you, Shane, for taking time out of your day. I know you're very busy, and we definitely appreciate it here.
Oh yeah,
Um,
thanks for having me.
First things first, UFC is getting more mainstream, but the casual viewer doesn't know the preparation that has to go into each fight. Could you kind of detail what your preparation for this fight was?
There's training camps are hell, and there's you're in there training 2 3 times a day, and you're pushing your body to the max, and doing that 6 days a week, and I take one day off for rest, and oh, the amount of work that goes into them is crazy. It's a 25-minute fight that I got to go in there and be prepared for, and that's a long time. And to be able to be conditioned and prepared for that, it takes a lot of time and a lot of hard work and a lot of effort.
How do you balance your normal life with the MMA life?
I have a great support system, and my wife is definitely the one that helps me out the most, and keeps me, in line with what I need to do and get done, and it all always comes back to family.
Did you prepare differently for your fight against Brock Lesnar than you did Frank Mir?
Not really. I still think that I can improve in so many areas of my own game that I tend to try to improve myself rather than focus on what my opponent does well.
Facebook question from Phil Light. He wanted to know, how does it feel to knock out everyone you face in the first round?
It's a good feeling. There's nothing like a knockout. I tell people that, and there's nothing like the feeling after a fight and winning. You have to be there to experience it. You can't explain it.
Another Facebook question from Andy Sikorsky. He wanted to know, are you looking for a first round knockout, or do you give Lesnar more respect than the other guys you were fighting?
Honestly, with the other guys, I don't think I was looking for a first round knockout. I prepare for the fight to go to the distance and for it to be a war. And I've just been fortunate enough to take those guys out in the first round, and I've prepared for 5 rounds against Brock.
From David Henneman, did you see Fedor's tap out fight a few days ago, and how does the loss impact his reputation?
I did watch the fight, and Fedor's still a legend in the sport, and to go as many fights as he did, 30 fights without a loss is incredible, and something that you'll probably never see again in the sport of MMA. And any of these top guys, any of the top 10 guys, when you're fighting them, anything can happen.
When you beat Brock Lesnar on Saturday, would you like a shot at Fedor?
I would love it if Fedor would come to the UFC and challenge himself here, and it would be a great opportunity.
Forrest Griffin recently tweeted that he would bet his house that you'll win the fight. Are you guys good friends, or?
No, I'm not good friends with Forrest. Don't ever talk to him. And I think he said that he'd bet his house on it that I'd win by high kick. So I think that's Forrest Griffin's funny side coming through.
Many media outlets have billed this fight as the biggest one in UFC history. How do you feel it ranks up?
We're probably two of the biggest heavyweights, that have ever got in there together. So, the hype behind the fight is great, and honestly, Brock is known by millions, and with my record of 12-0 and all first round finishes, the expectations are high, and I'm excited to get in there.
Prism Nightlife is presenting your official after-fight party July 3rd at the Foundation Room. It's 43 floors up in Mandalay Bay. I know you have a lot of family and friends not only attending this, but your fight as well. Has this been the most support that you've had for any one of your fights?
Yeah, it's right up there. I had a lot of support for the Frank Mir and the Gonzaga fight, and basically all my fights, my family and friends have always been there, and this one seems to be a little bit on a higher level, and there's definitely more people involved.
Is Las Vegas one of your favorite cities to fight in?
Yeah, Las Vegas is definitely a fun city to fight in. There's a lot of energy, and there's always a lot going on in Vegas.
Everyone who buys a pre-sale ticket to the event not only gets an 8x10 photo of yourself, VIP admission, they get entered into a grand prize drawing to win a Shane Carwin Knight Rider pendant, dethroned walkout tee, MTX audio gift card. What would you like to say to all your sponsors?
Without my sponsors, I wouldn't be able to continue to fight, and they're the backbone of Carwin MMA and the Carwin Army, and I can't say enough words about them and helping me, my family, and my coaches and training partner. You know, it goes all the way down the line.
What would you like to say to the people that have purchased pre-sale tickets already?
You know, I can't wait to see you at the after party, and you know, we'll toast a Bud Light then.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Shane, for your time. We appreciate it, and we'll see you Saturday for the after-fight party up at the Foundation Room.
All right, thanks, guys.
Hi, I'm Brad Binko, president of Prism Nightlife. I'm here with Shane Carwin up at the Foundation Room, 43 floors up. Shane, tell us a little bit about your fight today and how different the first round was from the second.
You know, the first round we came out and, you know, I felt like I felt good and was able to hit Brock several times and knock him down to the ground. And you know, I went for the kill and I put all my eggs in that basket. And, you know, before the end of the first round ended, my legs started seizing up on me. And I went back to the corner and I told my coaches, I said, my legs, you know, they're not working right. And we went into that second round and my body was still locked up. And, you know, unfortunately, you know, he was able to get the finish. But, you know, I'll learn from my mistakes and I'll come back a better fighter.
In the first round, you really dominated him, and we've seen some things that, you know, Brock had never done before. You know, almost cowering away, you know, being on top of him. And do you feel that the fight should have been called?
You know, that's a tough one to say. You know, I was definitely, like I said, I put all my eggs in that basket to finish him, and I should have been breathing through those punches, I think. And you know, hindsight's 20/20, and you know, Brock was able to come back and finish me. So you know, I don't think the fight should have been stopped.
What did you learn from this fight?
You know, I have a lot of things to work on, and some of that is I think some of the emotion that goes through there, and you know, making sure I think I'm breathing through those punches when I'm on top of somebody and going for the finish. I thought I had him, and you know, I'll just go back and become a better fighter, and you know, I'll work myself back up to the top of that mountain, and hopefully I get Brock again.
Are you looking forward to a rematch?
You know, absolutely. I'm a competitor at heart, and I love the UFC, and you know, can't wait to get back in the octagon.
Who do you look for to fight next?
You know, right now I want to go home and spend some time with my family, go in and work with some coaches, revise a few things, and you know, whoever the UFC comes up with, you know, I'll be willing to fight.
The great turnout that we had here at the Foundation Room is really a testament to your fans and how loyal they are to you.
Yeah, you know, I just want to say thanks to all my you know, fans out there and all the support they've given me through, you know, everything, you know, and you know, without them, you know, the sport wouldn't exist. So, and with the friends that the fans that I have close to me, you know, they're going to push me to be a better fighter.
You know, we really appreciate you coming out here and supporting us and supporting the event, and we wish you all the luck in the future.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you guys having me, and the Foundation Room is excellent, man. It's great views and a good time up here, and I know my family has enjoyed it, and I appreciate it, guys.